everyone. My name is Lorna Likiza and I'm the founder of Heroe book fair, which is held yearly in Mombasa, Kenya. I'm often asked why did I think of starting this event. The reason why I thought of starting this event, first of all, I'm a published children's book author. So I'm very passionate about literature, and for a while I had been thinking of a way to bring literature closer to me because most of the events happen in Nairobi. But it so happened that I'm not originally from Nairobi, so I wanted an event that is going to bring people to experience the literary landscape but in a different town, and I settled on Mombasa City. And this is the second edition we've just concluded. It's been an exciting 3 days. Yeah, we've had a good experience meeting each other, networking, and also just listening to the participants who have read from their books. They have discussed their books, they have presented their works to us, and we look forward to another edition next year. Personally, I've seen an improvement in this edition from last year's because the first edition happened in the middle of a third wave, so we didn't have a lot of attendance physically. But this year it's been great because we've had somebody come all the way from Zanzibar, and we've had a couple of people coming in from Nairobi. So this shows me that this is a growth that is taking place. So if we can manage to bring people from within Mombasa and outside Mombasa, outside the country, that is a plus for me.
Hi, hello, Salama. I'm Hans Hofle. I'm from Germany, from Frankfurt, Germany, and I'm here the second time in Mombasa, and also the second time for Heroe Book Fair. So I was not the founder, but this is Lorna, but I'm co-organizer this year. And partner, I'm covering the book fair on my website. It's a cultural website. It is called Culture Africa. Today is the start of the last day, and so far from all every talks, discussions, and panels I joined. It was a wonderful experience so far. And met so many nice people, and I guess I can speak for others too. They met the same experience here. I hope next year we can continue with this.
Hi, my name is Kitty Njiru. I am the social media manager and the web editor at Goethe-Institut. My experience at the Heroe Book Fair, the second edition, has been a really thrilling one. I am so glad that I got to meet so many people who are book lovers like myself and meet people across Africa. We had panelists from South Africa, from Nigeria, and others from, I believe, Malawi as well. And so many different genres of literature were featured as well. We had poets, authors made their book launches at the event, and it was so amazing to watch.
Hello, hi. Kwa majina naitwa Zaina Mmeja. I am a photographer and I'm also a writer. Pia mimi mkazi wa Mombasa, Vita location. My participation in this event, I was more of an event assistant, and it was interesting to learn more about the writing journey. But also, my favorite part, I guess, was interacting with the stands in the exhibition in the arena. We learned about the literature space in Mombasa, and we interacted with several people who are playing an active role in it. So that was lovely, especially for people who really enjoy being in the creative industry. So I look forward to having many more events like this, and thank you very much.
Yeah, and I have enjoyed the different genres of literature that have been talked about throughout this 3-day event. And the theme was really on point as well, emancipation. I think it's something that is not talked about nearly enough as it should. And I am so happy about the engagement that has happened throughout this time. And congratulations to all the authors who have participated and who have launched their books, whether it's poetry or prose or all the other genres that are, and cannot wait to see again next year. Thank you so much.
So first of all, I just want to say thank you to a couple of people. I will start with Collins. He's the technical guy who makes sure that all the Zoom meetings happens, all the technical stuff happens. Collins has been with us from the first edition. And he comes all the way from Nairobi, takes time out of his schedule to come to Mombasa to help out with this work. I also want to thank Abu Bakar. I know he prefers being called Kindi. I met him here at Close the Gap last year, and somebody recommended him to me. And when we started working together, I was impressed by the level of professionalism. And I remember we were not sure whether Heroe Book Fair will start during Eid. So I asked him, will you work on Eid? He's like, oh, Sijadi, I'll work. Don't worry, I'll work. Don't worry about that. And he showed up, and he's been supportive also in his own way. I also wanted to thank James Murwa. For those who do not know, he runs the biggest literary blog in Africa, by the way. I'll say Africa because lazima ni sifu mtu wetu wa Kenya, yeah? And James does a brilliant job. He does not only focus on African literature, but Black literature as well. Thank you, Ali Baharun. You came all the way from Zanzibar. Thank you so much for this honor. Ali Baharun is organizing the Zanzibar International Book Festival. Next to him, we have Abdul Rahman Degwa. Those who know him, he's the founder of Swahili Literary Festival every year, and it happened in March. It was the 4th edition, I believe. And Abu is the one who actually welcomed me to Mombasa the first time. Heroe Book Fair, I knew nobody. So he was introducing me Future Hope, Montessori School, telling me about Lena Goldsmith, telling me about all the Mombasa writers and poets. Thank you so much. Abu has been unwell. That's why he only managed to come for a few hours today. Thank you so much for coming. I want to thank Grace Kagema. If you have not bought her book yet, there's still time. It's the beautiful book you see in red called Maua. It has been on the stands since the beginning of the fair. We have Suhaila. Suhaila is the one seated in the middle here, and she's representing Fatma Hadija Memorial Library. I also want to thank Harriet, who's sitting next to Abu in green. She's the administrator of Future Hope Montessori, an avid reader. This girl reads even audio. She listens even to audio books. Sometimes I'm impressed. Yeah. And then we have Zainab here. I just met Zainab the other day, and she helped me a lot, especially when I was tired. She's a better moderator than me. Much, much better. So thank you so much, Zainab, for helping. Hans Hofela is sitting next to me. He's the founder of Culture Africa. He was here last year when we would come every day, and we are just 7 people for Heroe Book Fair. So thank you so much for also supporting Heroe Book Fair. And also Kitty, thank you again, Kitty Njiru, for coming from Goethe-Institut, Nairobi. She's been here, she's been posting on social media every day. If I left someone out, thank you, Winnie, for reading your poem. I understand how nerves get in the way, because I remember I used to get panic attacks when I would go for interviews. I would get really bad panic attacks. I couldn't even answer the questions, and the job would just go like that, yeah? I would like to say that this edition has been much, much better than last year. It's been hard planning for Heroe Book Fair Edition 2, because it was almost impossible to get funding for it. Heroe Book Fair is a journey. The first edition, the theme was belonging, so we focused on race, identity, and ethnicity. These are the things that also hold us back in a way. So I wanted us to focus on the things that are holding us back, because emancipation are loosely translated to mean to free from restraint. And COVID has also restrained us to some extent. But we hope that next year it's going to be better, and we're going to have better numbers. So for me, emancipation is important because writers struggle with a lot of things that hold them back. There's fear, there's doubt. And if we can be able to overcome these things, I think we are on the path to being such great writers, published authors. So that is the only thing I would just like to say, and to close this Heroe Book Fair with. I would also want to say a huge thank you to Close the Gap Hub.
story.